There's this odd direction game discourse is going to. Because, okay, tell me any game I truly play, like Elden Ring, like Warframe, Forgive Me Father, Titanfall, For Honor. And I'll give you, a decent rundown of what the games are and, a little bit about the meta, like Street Fighter, you know, the older Call of Like, I'll give you the rundown of the games, the meta, the problems and the issues with the games. Fucking Titanfall 2, I didn't play 1, fuck 1. Right? And I guess this is gamer cred. This reminds me of when Elon Musk was called out for having people boost his account. And I didn't really care, but if you show people you playing the game, the assumption is always okay. Obviously, you've grinded through all this. Like, if I show you the fact I have every Warframe, every weapon in the game, like, the assumption is I got it all myself. I didn't have someone else play my account, right? Like, if I show you the fact that I've beaten Elden Ring like 7, 8 fucking times, the assumption is I actually did it myself and I didn't have someone else do it for me, right? People always you just assume that, right? But hearing that he did have his account boosted, it's like, okay, one, it makes sense. He's a CEO, one of the wealthiest men on the planet. But I think the one cringe thing Elon Musk did was go after Asmongold and leak DMs. Kind of cringe. But it's also this idea that fake gamers don't exist. Like, the idea of fake anything else, like you can have fake money, fake cops, which is a crime. You have people like Stolen Valor, faking being in the military, which I think is a crime. But, I mean, even if it's not, you will be looked the fuck down upon, and rightfully so. But a fake gamer doesn't exist. And I'll tell you the idea of a fake gamer, right? You have this culture in America of, how do I explain this, right? You have people who don't really care for the hobby. They have an ideology and they want to propagate that ideology, and they maybe care like 10% about the game and like 90% about whatever liberals art degree they have, and they want to inject it into the game, into the space with gamers. Everyone out and other people will be like, okay, that's cool, right? You stay over there, we'll go over here and talk about the game. But no, these people demand your space, and if you don't give them it to you, they'll then attack you. So you have all, and this happens with so many like official communities of IPs, right? Like the Warhammer 40K community being co-opted by just a bunch of weirdos online, and it pushes everybody else out because they bring in politics, things that have absolutely nothing to do with the fucking game, right? And these people, right? Those are these individuals. Like, before you had the idea of the Christian uncle that would throw Bible verses at you like fucking incantations, right? And morally judge everyone else. Like, other Christians avoid that person because it's fucking cringe and annoying. Even if they agree with the same dogma, they're not going to want to be around them. So, anyway, gamer cred. Let's give it a watch.
We are living through an unprecedented era in gaming right now. For the first time in the history of the world, the average gamer cred score has dropped below 0.25.
Oh God, got the gamer score stock. Fuck, we're ruined. I'm ruined. Oh God, I'm about to sell the house, and my dog, and my left testicle, and myself. Oh fuck. Yeah, and again, you had the baggage of being a gamer. Like, you were bullied for playing games. You're bullied for watching anime. Like, you suffered strife through high school, through school because of the hobbies and the entertainment you're into. And guess what? You're still into that entertainment. I mean, other people may allow themselves to be manipulated, right? And therefore they want you to be manipulated because they were. But I'm not that type of person. I'm not that guy.
If that number doesn't terrify you, I don't know what will. In today's society, we are surrounded on all sides by pretend gamers, people who pretend to be real gamers but in reality have never played Super Mario Galaxy. You see, back in the Xbox Live Golden era of
Oh
gaming,
my God. Like, I seen that. Wow. I see, like, the background of the old Xbox. Man, the first game I played on the Xbox 360 was called 99 Nights. One of the best fucking games. I sing its praises every single fucking time I can. And again, you ask me about 99 Nights. Like, I can give you a good rundown of that game, right? Which characters I like, what they do, secret moves that they have, like the flaming yo-yo guy, Miffy. One of my favorite moves with him is when he does the flaming tornado when spinning up in the air, and it just sort of flips all the enemies in the fucking sky. I ain't never getting through this video.
everybody's gamer score was visible to the public. You could just click on somebody's profile and see, okay, you beat Mile High Club on Veteran. This is an actual gamer. But today, they keep it all hidden because of course they do.
My favorite video game is FIFA.
Well,
My favorite video game would have to be NBA 2K. Been playing that for many years.
Wrong.
My favorite video game is Madden.
No, it isn't.
Call of Duty.
Deleted.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Actual game.
Oh,
Yesterday I was
God.
watching this Twitch streamer. I'm not going to say who it is, but you know who I'm talking about. He's going on this huge rant about video games. You could just tell from the look in his eye that he's never played Warcraft 3 in his entire life. Dude was just radiating this never played a Spyro game energy.
Wait, I played this because our cousins had a goddamn Sega that I don't know what the hell they did with. But I think, was this the Spyro that was on the Sega? No, I know this says PlayStation 1. But was this did this also come out on Sega? And then my introduction in Warcraft was Burning Crusade. Though a lot of people came in Wrath of the Lich King. Which I think that was an expansion after.
The whole night. You could tell from the chair he was sitting in that the man has never touched a single Hitman game. Then he starts talking about the golden age of gaming. You know what game he starts talking about? Valorant. And that's when you know this is a 0.03 gamer cred level game. We have got to boost our numbers. And the first part of this process is learning just how many games are better than Valorant. Max Payne, Max Payne 2, Max Payne 3.
Max Payne also had an interesting combat system because it was third person, but you can do a lot of like jumps and moves and it's slowed down. Like, I mean, a lot of like first person shooter games are kind of the same nowadays. Like, obviously, like you can add like other types of mechanics to the game to make it interesting. But if I was to really talk about which games had some of the best like gunplay, I'd put Max Payne in that category. Because, I mean, it's just... what other games would I even put into the shooters? I mean, I always talk about Forgive Me Father, but the first one had a lot of like interesting mechanics with its weapons and upgrading them change the dynamic of it.
Bubsy, Blind.
Did you play Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, sure.
I used to play Red Dead Redemption. That shit was fucking hard.
But that's like the easiest game ever made. We have to expand our knowledge of gaming history.
To be fair, if you're not really a gamer, it probably was. Like, it, you know, people who play games as a hobby have a better sense of, you know, just video games in general. Like, I probably play the widest variety of games than most anybody else I know. You know, between indie, you know, and I guess some mainstream games, and through Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC, fucking DS, Game Boy. I played a wide range of games. So when I started a completely new game with completely different mechanics, you know, me getting into the game, I can probably do it easier than someone that, you know, probably doesn't play games as often.
Or the pretenders will erase our illustrious legacy. Did you know that before the PS5, Sony made games for a different console called the PlayStation 4? Now think on that.
I'm like EA Sports. I'm in the game.
I don't have a game, cuz.
Snoop, you got more games than Master Chief. You win True Crime, Def Jam, Way of the Dog, Call of Duty, Fortnite. One of the stages in Tekken is just straight up called Snoop Dogg, and it's you sitting there on a big throne.
I don't have a game, cuz.
Here is Naked Snake and Solid Snake. Can you tell me the difference? You have 1 second. Sorry, you took too long. 500 credit has been deducted from your account. You have to understand that we are living in a world with gamers that don't even know about Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey.
I'm a big gamer.
Yeah, and tell me what the...
Yeah, and again, I hate the shit on the new generation, right? Because the generation before us shat on us, but now I'm shitting on the generation after us, and the generation after us will probably shit on the generation after them, right? But kids nowadays, I think, just don't deserve good entertainment because they don't know what has been lost. They accept what exists now. And even with, like, the prospect of other types of games coming out, like fucking gacha games, Nikkei Gaza Victory, they're too over analytical and fucking Twitter brained and be like, oh, gooner. And it's like, you're passing up an amazing game that you can play on your fucking phone. Like, kids nowadays, like, do you not have phones? Right? There's a game you can play on your phone, obviously I play on PC also. But, I mean, one of the best stories, and really, Elden Ring has a story, but you kind of gotta wrestle it out of the hands of the developer and look and read shit. Yeah, I'd say Nikkei probably has one of the best stories. Yeah.
Mentioned King Mickey has been sealed in for the past 27 years, exactly.
You know, Donkey Kong specifically, like, that character, I don't think he speaks. Okay.
When I was a kid, the coolest game was Cool Borders 2 because you could play as a little alien. Today, kids have godlike access to hundreds of incredible video games, but are misled into playing the lamest trash imaginable.
And again, this is why I don't think the new generation deserves good entertainment. Like, they will allow you will allow yourself to be manipulated into just this, right? Just whatever the fuck weird shit, the Valorant and Call of Duty, you know, the mainstream games, and just to say you're a gamer. But on PC, you have emulators, you have the widest array of games out of any of the other systems, right? Even games that, again, you can't find on Steam. Like, you go to itch.io. Some games have their own launches. Like, you have such a massive array of games, including games from the past. But Valorant. Like, what? Brother, what?
Apparently, you guys really, really like cats. Brown, 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 brown. I'm Anna, and I head up the Valorant studio.
When you are interviewing for a job, they don't care how many Valorant skins you have. What they're gonna do is ask you, what's the better bowling game, Flintstones or Animaniacs? The correct answer, Tekken Tag Tournament.
Oh, bruh. I remember someone playing that in my college room. And I was like, I thought this was a fighting game. He's like, it is. I'm like, so what the hell is this? He's like, it's in the game. Like, and I shit on games having so much mechanics, but shit like this was just funny and fucking haha meme. I'm fine with this.
Let's say you really grind it out and hit the top rank on Valorant. That's gonna net you about 42.7 gamer cred. However, just by completing the first mission of Marble Blast Ultra, you would have got 403 points.
Jeffrey Darabensky.
I think this was a game because Xbox sold like this like CD that I don't know, I forgot what it was called, but it just had like a bunch of goofy games like this. Like it had like a Space Invaders knockoff, Geometry Wars, whatever something that looked like this but probably isn't the same. Yeah, that's what this game looked like.
You would have got 403 points.
Jeffrey Darabensky is a McGill University professor who studies video games.
Valorant has always been trash. When I was a teenager, all I played was multiplayer shooters. I went from SOCOM to Wolfenstein to Counter-Strike to Rainbow Six, Halo, Gears, Battlefield. But looking back as an adult, I realized that I was actually generating more cred when I was 10 than when I was 16.
Yeah, because I feel like I was better at video games when I was younger, right? Because you learn faster and you learn more than when you are when you're older, right? So yeah, that makes sense.
10, I was playing stuff like Tron Bond, Crash Bandicoot, Rogue Squadron, Shenmue.
Oh my god, Rogue Squadron. I'm gonna keep pausing this shit, right? Yeah, this was for the Nintendo 64. I think I still have this game. And this game, we would always do the damn cheat codes that would unlock all the fucking missions. Because there's this one fucking mission, I can't remember, when you're playing like the damn snow speeder, but it's in this night area. And you need to stop this AT&T from destroying a fucking building. So you have to use the toad cable to take this asshole out. That was the hardest fucking shit at first, but then I mastered it. And I was like, holy shit, I can actually continue this stupid fucking game. This was an amazing game, by the way, right?
Shenmue, Power Stone, Gran Turismo, Diddy Kong Racing. I was unwittingly branching out into all these different genres of video games, and sometimes I would get lucky and play something made with genuine artistic vision like Yoshi's Island.
What is a movie from your career that would make the best video game?
It's definitely got to be Nacho.
They already did that.
I'm Bowser, baby.
There are sections of this game where you are generating over 1,000 CPM. We're talking cred per minute. DK Country, Streets of Rage 2, Halo 1. These are verified gamers games with high.
A lot of, like, people don't understand, like, the pistol's some of the best weapons in the fucking game. Like, you have the plasma pistol that charges up, destroys elites, shields, and jackal shields. This magnum, headshots, right? Because I was watching this, a couple of people, like, speedrunners, and some of them wouldn't use the magnum. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, okay, I guess killing the enemy isn't really the point of speedruns, but like, come on, man. Like, you're eliminating so many rogue factors by just taking some of them
highly
out.
concentrated CPM. A player that has played these games is considered to be untouchable by the League of Gamers. When you are in a military combat scenario, who do you want watching your six? The dude that plays Quintus in Valorant, or the dude that's played through the entire campaign of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Island Thunder on the hardest difficulty? When you see a car crash, it's because the people driving never played Project Gotham Racing. When you eat bad food, it's because the chef never played Cooking Mama. When your beagle won't behave, should have played Nintendogs. When the people...
Wow. This game would not fucking work on my DS. And a lot of people say it good, but this game would not fucking work for some reason. I think I actually just dropped the cartridge of this game because someone just gave it to me at school. I just dropped this cartridge behind my bed and just never, I don't even know where the fuck it is. Shit probably fell into the soil at that point.
Nintendogs. When the pizza's late, should have played Spider-Man 2. Pretend gamers are always trying to convince us that gamer cred is worthless. But if that's true, then why are so many rich and powerful people trying to acquire it?
At one point.
Yeah. Oh my god. Again, like, the fact of the matter is, people, like, gamers respect, how do I explain this? Gamers respect authenticity even more than skill, right? Because, I mean, it's fun to watch people be good at the game, but, like, if you're, like, in a bar with a gamer, the Chad gamer, and we're discussing, I don't know, Totaled, that fucking one of the best games I've played, Xbox original game where you just play cars and just smash into them, and you're discussing certain tactics and the fucking doing the tail swipe, smacking people away, one of the best moves, by the way. Like, it's more endearing to just have a conversation as opposed to be with someone that just thinks, that just says, that, like, describes how they're better. I mean, even if you are better at the game, it's like, it's better to just have the conversation and endearment. And I do believe Elon Musk does play games. I just, again, think he's also just, a CEO.
When I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
I actually own at Smash Brothers. Like, I've never lost. I don't lose at Smash Brothers. And you know what? I choose Luigi.
Yeah, right. You only pick
We have something really exciting to talk about.
We're here today to talk to you about skins and other cosmetics.
The downfall of the pretend gamer is that they are eternally doomed to play games where you can only pretend to have fun.
Great game, Julia.
However, there is another world of good, cred-generating games like
NBA Jam. Oh, Base Invaders.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
NFL Blitz.
Classic.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, these are just people on the street, right? These aren't, people in the studio that are pulled, that don't have, like, from the head office, that don't play games and just talk about the games, talk about skins and stuff, things that they add to games that, okay, I guess is part of the game and is fine, but people don't really care. I mean, it's not that people don't care about, like, skins, like, Fashion Frame and Warframe is an entire sub-community, but, I mean, people like the content of the game.
Classic.
Tony Hawk.
Oh,
classic.
The Street Fighter.
Tekken.
Monkey Ball.
Monkey.
Favorite video game? Watch Dogs. Look out for this game.
Yeah, and I mean, it's weird because people will say they don't care, but actually do care. Like, I mean, gaming is my culture, and because you have so many people they try to endear themselves to the gamer, but it just kind of falls flat. Those of you got history are doomed to have zero game cred. FDR. I'll get to work and start handing out copies of Knack at the homeless shelter. On God, like once they play that game, they'll turn their life around. The fact that the wealthiest man in the world had to pay people so he could pretend to be a gamer is all the proof I need that gamer credit is more powerful than anything. I mean, again, I believe Elon Musk is a gamer and does play games. It's just, again, him flipping out about that Path of Exile 2 drama. The link Dunkey will go to dunk on Riot will forever warm my heart. Oh, God. Thanks for the title. Valorant has always been trash. Dr. Jeff Dervinsky, McGill University. Such a powerful quote. Stoop, you have more games than Master Chief is a quote for the century. Elon has the energy of a kid saying he unlocked Master Hand at recess. I like how he lets us make our own conclusion as to Jimmy Fallon's gamer score. I just cannot believe Elon would fake his secret agent Barbie WR speedrun. Wait, did he? Probably. But anyway, hey, raise your gamer cred gamers. Peace.